to address. John Stenberg, the next question.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, one of the issues that's very hot here in Florida is casino gambling. They're trying to put casinos all over the place, not just in South Florida, but give pari-mutuels parity and they'd be all over the place. Our good friend Rick Tyler, who heads your super PAC, just recently talked about the fact that I guess $10 million from casino heads have gone to fund these super PACs, which you have no control over. Can you do something to reassure us about your position on casino gambling? And even talk about, can the president have any effect at all, positive or negative, on the issue of casinos and gambling?
Well, let me say up front, at the risk of offending some of my friends who have been very helpful, I worry not just about casino gambling, I worry about lotteries. I worry about the degree to which the poor are the most likely to end up spending a large percent of their income gambling in the false hope that they can mathematically beat the system. I mean, I want to start there. Now, I have read articles. I don't know anything technically, but I've not been briefed because it's illegal. But I've read articles, and Sheldon Adelson has clearly, according to the articles, been very generous. Sheldon Adelson's passion in life is the survival of Israel. And he and I are in agreement that Iran is a deep, immediate threat, posing the risk of a second Holocaust if 3 or 4 nuclear weapons go off. And so Sheldon has said, to offset, by the way, the Goldman Sachs, the big banks, and everybody who's been helping my opponent, he stepped in and said, look, I really want somebody to be there who understands foreign policy, who understands national security, and who has been, I was called at one time the best Speaker of the House in terms of Israel that we've ever had, because I thoroughly understand how dangerous that part of the world is. So I'm happy to tell you, my relationship with Sheldon is about a very specific public thing. I believe we should be strong enough to stop the Iranians and that Israel should be allowed to exist, and I'm prepared to defend that.